the Alabama versus LSU pregame coverage, sponsored by Zaxby's and Calhoun Community College.
Right now, I'm joined by Christopher Walsh. Chris has been covering Alabama football since 2004 and is the author of 25 books. He's also a 7-time honoree of Football Writers Association of America, and he operates and writes for BamaCentral.com. Thanks for joining us today, Chris.
Thanks for having me. Really appreciate it.
Now, a lot is on the line right now with this SEC West matchup as the top-ranked Tide travels to Baton Rouge. Now, Chris, LSU Stadium is called Death Valley for a reason. How much do you think playing in Baton Rouge will be a factor in this game?
You're talking about a place that used to put a tiger out on the field, you know, right outside of the locker room for the players to come out. So it's the most intimidating stadium in college football. The flip side of that is they're going to be really excited to play in this atmosphere because they know that it's different, and the veterans are going to sit there and tell them nonstop.
Now, LSU fans are not happy about their star linebacker Devon White being forced to sit out the first half of the Alabama game due to that targeting call late in the Mississippi State game. How much do you think it'll affect LSU with him being out?
You know, he's our leader. He's our leading tackler. You know, probably going to be an All-American. He's incredibly talented. He's a very good player. The thing, though, is Alabama is really kind of go with this diverse offensive attack. You know, they might try to run a little bit more up the middle early on in the game and trying to set the tone. But I think more of the keys are going to be how they're going to be attacking on the edges. How Alabama attacks LSU probably won't change that much, especially since White's going to be there in the second half.
Good point. Now, Chris, you and I were both there covering Alabama when Mark Ingram became the first player to ever win the Heisman Trophy. Then came Derrick Henry in 2015, and now we're 8 games into the season for Bama. How likely is it that Tua Tagovailoa will become the third?
I think it's incredibly likely. He has, leading the nation in passer rating. He's putting together numbers that people have never seen before. And I mean, the only negative thing that anyone can come up with is, oh, he hasn't played in the fourth quarter. I don't really buy into that at all. So I think he is not only the front runner, I think he is way out in front. I would be shocked almost at this point if he didn't win the Heisman Trophy.
Okay, gotta ask, what's your score prediction for the game?
I think Alabama's going to win. I think they're going to be able to score some points, probably right around 35. LSU probably somewhere around 13. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a solid win for Alabama.
Chris, thanks so much for joining us today. And you could read some of Christopher's work by visiting BamaCentral.com and following him on Twitter, Bama Central. Thanks again, Chris. We hope to see you back here soon.